so I can actually get that part stuff done. Like,
I did. Again, I did tell you I worked on some of the bandits, so I'll send you that once I'm finished with them. Do you want them in color or do you want them black and white?
either or, whichever's more fun for you.
I'm getting a stream out of it, so mostly I don't really care either way. It's just an idealism of how much color do you want. I'll finish them and I'll just send them to you. I'll figure out if I want to add color afterwards. But even then, it's something you can use, and even then, I can use the resource if I need to, if I need like character models, and I can also edit to make some more. Unless one of us decides to take another employee.
Employee? What?
What? I still run a business as my character. I haven't figured out when I want to sell though, and I do want to open a shop at some point.
Wait, what? You have a shop? I'm so confused.
Yeah, Grim went completely until he's just like, "What are you talking about, there, buddy?"
I'm a chaos lord. I find chaos the funnest thing to do. When we go back to Lands of Olimar, my vengeance is all I seek, and then I gotta figure out what he's supposed to do if he succeeds or fails at his vengeance.
Right.
Oh,
if he fails, he's dead. If he succeeds, I have no clue if he's supposed to just accept life or just go, I have done what I need to do. Do I just commit seppuku? Because I've honored my entire thing and I would like these souls freed if there are souls still trapped in my body.
Okay, well we'll cross that bridge once we get to it. Like when you just said you said like I'm going to open a shop. So like, wait, what are you talking about? What are you? I don't know.
That's just a dumb idea of because I already have employees. I could sit there and see about making a small business to help my vengeance.
Quote unquote,
getting information.
Employees.
Quote unquote, because I actually decided to not try and not pay them anymore and sit there and say you guys can leave. Here's all the gold I have. I gave them an out. I was trying to be the good Samaritan and go, I don't think you guys want to be associated with us anymore.
So in reality, they're indentured servants. Gotcha.
No, because then I died, and then that made it so much worse. Now I'm buried in a hole of, what do I do now? I have completely made this character a sad sack. And I'm literally trying to figure out how to play him. Ink is trying to fix that. I'm gonna look at my notes just to remember shit because I forgot most of this because the last session was chaos and stupidity of me.
I mean, basically, here's what happens.
You guys got beat a bear, a owl bear,
people took pets. I don't remember Ink's suave, fast-talking tabaxi.
I do. I remember everything. I remember most of what I have to remember.
Well, no, I don't remember his name, but I remember me and him were both just kind of sitting on the ground dead.
I can't remember the NPCs' names as my issue. I know there's the paladin elf that's been with you guys helping along the trail. And then there's the couple of the NPCs on the road. I think there was a dragonborn. I think there was a...
Yeah, there was a dragonborn blacksmith, if I recall correctly.
No, that was a pigeon. The dragonborn was a bartender who's traveling to the city to help with the taverns. He had a cart of ale. I remember some of it. I just had an issue of trying to remember exactly all the NPCs because I didn't remember numbers. Because I did not keep track of numbers, which I should have.
Yeah, but, well, you're gonna have to remember to take notes. I gotta do the same thing. So, and
I have a notebook for a reason. That's why I'm pissed. I had literally. Oh wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. I have a notebook and I have written notes. I'm an idiot and didn't check.
Okay.
I mean, just gotta be careful with it once it starts stressing out the players when there's far too much information.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's why you keep notes.
Well, no, because after a while it does become stressful. Like I
remember
certain group of freaking players that were all first timers complaining about their DM doing it.
Okay.
Like
again,
that,
if I do it, I'll try and slow down.
No, I'm just saying in general, like just it's for fun. Like don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if the player forgets a name, the character probably wouldn't. That's just my opinion on that one.
Okay.
So, if somebody just wants to give that gentle push of like, hey, this is the name. Oh, right, that name.
Yeah.
Just tell me when you guys are ready.
Yeah,
Look at my dog.
Yeah, I got finished putting everything in, so
I'm just rubbing a dog's belly because she decided to sit in my lap.
Okay, so who wants to start the
Hi,
who wants to also guys want to add the host or no?
Oh, right, host channel.
Crap. Yep. Thanks for reminding me. Hella, stop. No, shit. Damn it. Sit still. Sit in my lap.
I was technically hosting the person that I rated out to.
Ow, she's itching mine. She's scratching my leg.
They finished their stream because it's no longer showing up as a host.
Stop licking my hand, dog. I don't want to be licked. I put my dog in my lap to relax so I could have something that I could pet.
Wait, they went offline, but they're still showing up in the thing. Whatever.
Oh wait, are you still having the Overwatch stream or?
No, it's probably trying to change it, but it also just acts up a lot whenever you change the name during a stream. It's weird.
I debated hosting on my channel, but I remembered I have bad internet, so I don't trust it enough.
No, right, that's what you mean.
Ah, the nice 7 Beast art.
Okay, that's done.
I'm tempted to give you something, but I can't because it's spoilery. Prayer dashboard, insight, stream manager, push the channel, LinkedIn.
Alright, anyways. Hi, I'm the Inkden. You can find me here on the Inkden. You can also, hi, I'm Mr. Inktail, right? My bad. Things happen. But you can find me here Saturdays and Sundays around probably 5 o'clock PST, 3 o'clock PST. Somewhere in that general area. I'll tweet it out if I'm live or not. But you can find me here. I do art sometimes. Work through Bandcamp to compose music. Part-time DM. You can catch me every other Sunday here as the DM for Lands of Valdemar. I've also been playing either Overwatch or sometimes playing through the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters because I never actually played them. And yeah, been doing pretty solid right now.
Jeez, so
you can also check out the Main Den, my YouTube channel.
Okay, dude.
It's for the
come on. Ay.
What?
My God, if I could blush, I would.
You can also check out my dude. His name's Health Wolf. He's kind of freaking chaotic, neutral, maybe. Far less than our buddy freaking Grim. But he tends to do Let's Plays of stuff. He does Souls on Sundays before the D&D stream or early morning, depending on if he doesn't just come in and crash out after work. He's been doing Yakuza, thinking about doing Bayonetta from what I've heard. He's done some jank art for his emote. It's a heart with like purple and blue and with like a black star in the center of it. It looks alright, but like, eh.
Yeah.
Alright, on to the actual Mr. Inktail?
Yeah. I mean, how do I follow up something like that? That the utter embarrassing thing of like, for Pete's sake, dude, it's BandLab, not Bandcamp. I don't know where you got that from.
High school.
In my high school, we had GarageBand. Like, wait, where the heck?
I had Bandcamp. I went to Bandcamp.
Oh right, Bandcamp is a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you both not? Oh, I'm the only guy who actually took band.
Yeah.
You think that I'm a theater kid or anything like that? Like,
I'm both.
no,
I was everything, but I also was nothing because I was the weirdo who decided I don't click with anything, and I also click with everything.
Yeah.
I'm an abomination of creation.
Okay, guys.
This is just my normal.
Yeah, but anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the chaos currently going on here on my channel at the Ink Den. I am Mr. Inktail. Most people call me Ink.
Wait, no, I'm Ink.
Never mind. I
Which one is
guess
the real ink?
he can have it. I mean, like knowing me, I'll probably be end up quitting after the end of the year, so he can have the title.
No, no, you're not allowed. No, we will drag you back in. We'll keep your. We'll put a rock on top of the trench coat so you can't run.
I'll just take off the trench coat. Oh, I'll shriek if I have to. Ooh,
Okay, will you chew off a leg if I put you in like a little lock thing?
you can try.
Did you just ask him if he was gonna perform Coyote Ugly? Like, even I have my limits, and I
No,
talked
it's
about
the thing
Hangman.
from no. Foxes chew off their legs when they get bear traps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so do
called going
coyotes.
Coyote Ugly.
Okay.
Like,
But
Most
anyway,
canines then. Okay,
yeah,
never mind. Let's get
but
back.
anyway, yeah, you could find me whoever I am here on the Ink Den. And I don't know who I am anymore, and really, honestly, I'm starting not to care because everyone just says I'm not who I am, so fine, whatever.
You're a great
But
person. That's all you need to know.
yeah, you can tell me all the lies you can. It's not going to really help. But anyway, you can find
Alright,
me
so we'll take
here
that as true.
at the Ink Den. I have a YouTube channel where I'm going to be posting the stream. But I got not much else beyond that because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore with my life, and I'm slowly and surely coming to a depressing end. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to try and be happy with D&D. So let our DM, Mr. Grim Rabbit, handle this before I completely and utterly break down.
Okie dokie. So, we all agree Ink is a wonderful person, and I'm the hobo that just basically was brought between these two. Because both of these guys has helped me with my channel, so I'm absolutely not letting either one of them drop themselves down. And they are great people. I do recommend them. I'm Grim. I'm the guy that basically
he's the one who came up with this bullshit. So if you suffer, it's all thanks to him.
yes, I'm the one that said this idea, but Ink agreed to it. You leased your souls to me. You gave your souls. That's kind of your own. You made the deal with the devil. Mostly a deal with the grim, which is
So
again,
you're the broken hand.
you haven't met him yet, and you're gonna have fun when you meet that thing.
Uh,
But to say much is short, I am the DM of this campaign, Seas of Strife, and the character of Quim in Ink's campaign, which I thoroughly enjoy because I've already pretty much broken all of my mind in that character. He has now become an insane elephant. So I do recommend go watch Lands of Olimar if you get any interest in that. That's a campaign's actually pretty fun. Do go to the YouTube channel. We post most of our stuff on there. Ink is one who does the editing and stuff, which he says he doesn't do much, but even then, doing what he does, he's fine at doing it. But to end this off, we all agree to start where we last left off.
passed out after an encounter with an owl bear.
No, we got healed
Yes.
after that.
Yeah, I'm going to explain this. So, you all wake up in basically what is a shamble tent for. Well, let's recap first. So, basically, to recap, they all had met a man in a building to get gold for a job they were all offered. In the end of the job, basically, they're still doing said job, but the other two were given something else that will be told at a later date. Whenever I get handle on that camp start. But these two are left to finish this job that they were tasked with by the elf, who is the captain of the guard of this little band of travelers. Now they are both, but first, before I even start that, Huffang, I need you to do something for me.
You mean Rin?
Ren, yes, because you are gonna have an experience because you got knocked out and you are in the medic getting treated, but you are in a conscience of sleep, and you are in a. If you guys have seen at least what if for the basic the shattered like realm where it's like all glass and basically it's like panes of shattered glass.
The Watcher's domain.
Yes. So you're in something like that, but instead of it being like a flat wall, imagine all the jagged things are pointed at you, and you feel each one of them is piercing your body. And you are falling, and you're not slowing down. This is what you see and feel. And I want you to roll me wisdom save.
Wisdom save? I got you,
Yep.
damn. Think you're gonna break my mind already? Not happening, boy. Let roll 20 reopen, because just being weird and not wanting to work. Okay, well, yeah, never mind. So,
No.
in streaming, Voices of the Damned.
No, quite literally, it just hurts. And you feel as you slowly grip to the sides, which you look at your hands, they are not your own. They look a lot weirder. And as you look at them, you realize this isn't your body. And then you're just pushed out back into your original form. And you wake up in a bed.
Blood dripping down, freaking.
No, pretty much just curious. Unless, depending on if you think that's horrifying.
I mean, be pretty panicking of a dude who hasn't had these type of nightmares at all yet. Been mostly traveling, freaking,
This,
no problem.
this is your first nightmare, yeah.
Just kind of gets up, cold sweat, checks to make sure fucking arms are still there, freaking checks to make sure that the right arm is still completely and totally wrapped, even if somebody had to take them
There
off.
is a slight scratch at the end of your palm, where basically the bandage would be there. There's a slight, like, it's not your blood, because if you want to unwrap your hand, you can look at what has happened, but it's up to you.
I mean, I know what happened to the arm from just the actual incident. It's why it's wrapped. So just going to freaking flex, make sure that there's nothing leaking from the tear in the bandages.
There's something leaking, but it's basically getting on the bandage. And just to describe how it would look on the bandage, imagine an essence of just light is on the bandage, like your hand is glowing where blood would be. It's in your palm, so you can hide it if you wish. Like, close your fist and basically ignore it.
Can I roll perception real quick, see if there's any left about bandages from getting fixed up?
You should have a med kit. You should have a med kit in your bag, because you should have that in your starter equipment.
No, most of what I got is a Patchian, which is just a steel spike.
Okay, then
Hold slip down.
roll a I think either nature or survival. I'd say survival.
I was just gonna roll perception because you said I was in a medical tent, right? Like somewhere there.
It's a shambled tent. It's basically what they shambled together, put you guys in.
Anything that I could use to just wrap it up. That's a
Yeah,
20.
that's why I'm telling you to.
Or-
You just find some cloth and you wrap your hand again.
All right. He'll get up.
And you both wake up. You're right next to I know their names are right here, so I can read. Corey, who is
Yes.
somewhat sleepish, but is getting up himself. And you wake up in the tent, both of you.
That was kind of rough. Not gonna lie, wasn't expecting that.
Well, I
Probably
don't-
should have grabbed the armor from my last moment, but had to make a hasty exit.
Well, you can't exactly expect it to be easy, but, I mean, we're alive. No reason to worry. But, I just hope the little ones aren't going to be too needy. By the way, where are our two companions?
Oh, I can answer that.
Ah,
Just kind of turn
Cap-
to the person
As
that
the paladin is walking in with his helmet on still.
Captain. I do hope everything's going well.
So to get you all up, I have sent your two companions on another thing that I need them to do. Just some easier job. And I have you two to finish this one. So don't worry about your other companions. They're on a thing for me. They'll get paid still, but they'll get a different pay. I need you two to do some things for me.
Companions? You mean acquaintances? We didn't really
Patriots.
know them.
That's fine.
Rin will get up and start throwing on his shirt and vest, pick up his freaking longsword and tie it at the hip. Quite embarrassing yesterday, I will say myself. So, what's the plan for right now? Start putting away camp
People are a
and
little on edge, so I'd like some try and keep their morals great, but I also wish you guys to be in the back to keep an eye on people who straggle. I'll be up front, and we must hurry because I don't want to be here for much more longer.
Very well.
I did have to deal with something while you were resting, but I handled it.
Oh dear. Hopefully it was not too difficult.
Oh, you all have a lovely night. Be ready in the morning.
Oh, I thought it
Not
was
me.
I thought it was morning.
yeah.
It's mid afternoon. It's not. You guys did sleep from the wounds, so it's not bright day. It's more the afternoon.
Okay. Well, if
But
that's the
if you wish,
case.
Mhm.
If that's the
You can
case,
check on the other people if you wish.
yes. Yeah. I forgot. I actually gotta pull up my freaking notes, make sure I actually have them.
Rin will actually head out and look to find the Pigeonaire Cochrane.
He's just sitting there, just looking at a fire, just intently.
He'll walk over calmly, not to um, be too much of an alert fellow presence. Oh, I do have leather armor. Shit. So my AC is still pretty fucking just leather armor. He'll approach and he'll take a seat on like the log.
So you're squishy.
Just a bit. It's a bit embarrassing. I actually left my chainmail at a maiden's house. But I was wondering, you wouldn't happen to have any ring mail or anything like that to spare? I can pay you coin.
When we get to that, when we get to the city, I can provide it, but not on me.
Uh, what about a shield? Anything of the nature would help.
He holds up the one that he has on his arm. I only carried what I could. I cannot carry all my products. They were the first thing that was sent. That was sent with my family.
Ah, so you're actually a family man and going to. They're already ahead in the new town.
Yes, my son and my wife.
Ah, must be lovely.
He's learning. He doesn't take much up in the family business.
No reason to force a child into the family business. Things,
When
especially in farming or blacksmithing, can lead to things becoming awry.
he just gives you a look of, he just gives you a look of, you again are adventurer. I'd rather my son have something that he can hold at home. I don't want him to follow my path. But literally, this is me trying to get him not to follow my path.
I mean, you say adventure, but I was but a mere farm boy.
Right. Well, I must be going.
He'll
He's bit.
Theodore gonna go just like, damn it. He gets up and kind of just checks his other
And
equipment.
then you have a hand that gets to your back or your shoulder, and it's of a panther claw.
Ah,
Ah,
right.
hello, friend. How do you do? And this is a I'm going to explain this man's design because I love this character because he's too much of my favorite type of characteristic. Imagine somebody just dressed in the most colorful purple, but with highlights of like green, blue, and then just a giant red feather out of his hat. That is not like that small hat. It's one of those big hats with the brim.
So kind of like a Three Musketeers type vibe.
Yeah, but it's just when you look at him, your eyes just hurt.
Ah,
His colors are just not right.
hello there.
Ah,
My
hello. We're looking for a shield, right?
mm, yes, and more ring mail. It's a hard story, but any type of shield would help right now.
I don't have
Anything
ring mail, but I do have a shield.
Hmm. Would you be willing to part
Two
with it
silver
for
for it.
50 copper and a silver?
That'd be fine. And he hands you a shield.
Oh,
And
dude.
it is wrapped.
I
And
was,
then he walks off.
I'll unwrap the shield.
It has a very, very horrifying face on it. Imagine somebody mid-scream just yanked at the jaw.
Hmm. Well then. Actually, probably
It's made out of a wooden silverish metal, so there's like little silver on the part the face, and then it's just wood everything else.
So actually, I'm gonna say it was 5 copper because if we're going by regular terms of D&D stuff, then I still paid him. I actually paid him 6 copper at that point. I'm not sure what your conversion rates are for right
I'm
now.
gonna say this. That was a cheap shield. He did not pay you like a normal shield. This is like he gave you this for really cheap.
Okay.
You got a good deal is basically what you're thinking you did.
All right. So
Because this looks like a normal shield.
um,
Well, with very odd design.
he'll strap it to his left arm just to freaking keep it out of the way for right now.
Okay, okay. What is Corey doing?
So you just want me to add a regular shield?
Yeah, this is a regular shield for now.
Okay. I'm sitting there like
This is something in DM will tell you later.
wait, was it a shield of expression?
Nope.
Okay.
So much worse. So much worse.
Oh, wonderful. So it's suddenly going to change.
Oh, I'm just not gonna tell you until you do something with it.
Very good.
You'll have to find out later.
I use my AC to make me less squish.
You're welcome. So Corey, what are you up to?
I'm yes, I'm going to be kind of looking around, see how everyone's doing. And I'm checking like my spells, seeing what else I got.
Everybody seems somewhat down, but not in the horrifying way. More in the this is a long trip.
Okay, let's see. I'll probably be going around collecting a few items, some salt and soot, collecting my feathers, and yeah, it just for my spells, and let's see if I actually what do I actually have? Because I'm seeing like what. Let's see, string, no. I'm trying to see like what I actually have in. Dang, I thought I actually had a vial. I guess I don't actually have it. Never mind. I keep thinking like I have the stuff I end up gaining in the thing. But yeah, everyone's looking there. I guess I'll see if there is anyone who is. I'll see if is there like entertainment going on, or is everyone just kind of quiet?
Mostly there is basically everybody's around the fire, but everybody seems quiet. There is a tabaxi running around in this flamboyant outfit just trying to strike up conversation with people. and moving on when people just go, shoo, shoo. And there is a what was else in the caravan? I remember the Dragonborn is literally just sitting next to his ale, just nodding off, just bored, just going. And you see your ally just talking with the pigeon, and then pigeon goes towards his tent to take a nap. It's very dead. This is basically the guys going, it's been a long night. I think I'm gonna hear its bed.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of just go off to a tree and overlook, make sure there's no enemies going around. And,
if you're gonna do that, I need you to roll something.
Okay, perception?
Roll me a d20. D20 and perception, yes.
Okay, well, let me roll the perception. And then let me roll the d20. Let's see. So that's a 13 on the d20 and an 8 for perception. And I have plus 5 to that. It's like, damn.
So, it seems quiet. Seems normal, none seems out of place.
Yeah, I'm distracted by my thoughts on, like, what I'm going to do with money, because after that battle, yeah, I need to get more, I need to get myself some better armor than what I actually have. Though I don't know exactly how better I can get, since I'm only good with, like, light armor.
Welcome being a rogue.
Yeah. But if I can't do that, I thinking of getting a vial.
Yeah. So, but as you guys are doing this, if you're not doing anything else, it starts to head today. Well, the night shifts today, and you guys can set up how you wish the caravan to go, but you guys can choose to go to the back, or you may pick an NPC to talk with for the day.
I would say I would stick more to the middle of the caravan and kind of do perception, kind of look out and make sure like we're not going to get surprised by anything. Not like we did with the freaking owl bear.
Okay.
Rin would probably approach the Eric Cochran again and just try and haggle a price for, let's say some. Let me see here real quick. Sorry. I need to see if plate mail is considered heavy armor or just regular medium
Plate mail is heavy armor.
Okay, then
Brain only knows that because I like heavy armor, and I'm a brain, I usually... It seems like I play a lot of fighters. I really don't. I haven't played a fighter except for the barbarian, and maybe my other barbarian, which was a wild barbarian. That is the only 2 fighters I've ever played that are fighting type classes. All the others have been magic users or just half mechs.
He'd probably sit there and try and chat with him on a price for a bit of half plate armor.
I don't think you could fit plate armor because you can't wear heavy armor.
Half plate is medium.
Okay, never mind. You're good. Then, he's more the type that's like, I don't do business while on travel, but I do.
This
it's your...
travel is my business currently, so just trying to be friendly, my friend.
That's fine. That's fine, but do understand I have things other on my mind.
Very well.
But it's always good to have conversation. Do understand that there is many who have a ill thought of me, precisely.
Ill thought?
Yes.
Why would that be?
Well, when you can read about it. Mostly it isn't a hidden fact, but quite literally. Roll me history.
History? This is not going to go well. I'm street smarts, not book smarts. 11.
Great. This isn't really an unknown fact. You've heard of a pigeon in a great war, but you don't remember what he's famous for. Or if he was infamous.
I heard things of a specific pigeon, but that seems rather off kilter for it
There
to
was a
be.
okay to greatly show you the story. I the War of Goblins, when they decided they were trying to uprise, we were tasked with taking care of their aerial supports. I lost one of my wings, and he gestures to the nub, but the hobgoblin that I tore out of his ship lost his entire skeleton.
Hmm.
So
But then
I'm
why?
not I'm very famous for not being merciful in combat. I still have his bones.
Rin just kind of like, huh? Uh, I one time made a bit and said explode by accident. Just kind of like, I don't know what you really want me to do with that there.
This is just the thing. You've learned this guy is not the most stable with his anger.
Hmm.
So just a heads up. That is your if you piss this man off, pray he isn't on a rampage.
I mean, I'm just trying to do business. That's all.
And again, this is just a fair thing.
Very well. When in town, will it be a problem then to come speak with you?
No, I'll be putting stuff up, but you may talk to my family and they should be able to get you a better item. I did see you got a shield. Where did you get that, though?
Um, the the odd, um, Panther Tabaxi, I believe.
Oh,
That's what.
that shit stain. Do watch out. He has a habit of playing avid tricks.
Hmm. Duly noted. Regardless, needed something for my survival. This, along with at least a spell that I can cast during battle, can keep me alive for a bit longer.
Well,
Wasn't exactly expecting to run into an owlbear so close
that's.
to a town.
I ain't there yet. We're only halfway. We're almost there, though.
Well, no, I mean the town that we just left.
Well, it is. This is more wild areas. This land is still untamed. The, the, the last king had a very habit of making the rules very lenient and very untamed.
Hmm.
He, he's a very interesting man. If you ever want to get a history lesson on him,
Maybe some other time.
well, hopefully you enjoy your time.
And with that, I'll be heading off to the back of the caravan to just watch out for any stragglers and speak with anybody else who might be back there while traveling and keeping an eye out.
Okay, Corey, what are you up to?
As I head towards it, I want to see if there's anyone who says like, does anyone have a spyglass or telescope? Something to help me see if there's anything far off in the distance of note.
Not really. Most are merchants or strange people. Descriptively, mostly people that are traveling, trying to get to a new life.
Okay. Do
Packed up their homes and dudes. None of them are really prepared for a fight. That's kind of why you guys were hired.
well, yes, but I mean, do any of the merchants have like a spyglass or telescope or
No,
something?
not um, no, he wouldn't have one. Um, you saw Tabaxi who looked in fine clothing. You could ask him again. You'd have to ask the NPC. You have to figure out which one you think would, based off their descriptives. They don't. You don't know what they sell until you ask them. There's only there. I can tell you some of the merchants. There is the Tabaxi. There's the pigeon. There is who else? I don't think there was anybody else. I think those are the only two merchants
Yeah,
that were on
and
this caravan.
yeah, and I know the Eric Cochran is someone a blacksmith, and I don't trust the Tabaxi because I flavor has the fact of I've been in the circus. I know when someone's trying to do cons as in fancy clothing. I don't trust anything in very fancy clothing. unless
I'm just imagining the two of you just staring at each other, just going, "Do I think I can get away with a dumb trick? Do I think I can get away with a dumb trick?"
I could not get away with the dumb trick from that brass dragon, and I'd rather not. Mostly because I'd rather not piss her off, because she is a brass dragon, but I don't trust anyone who's in extremely fancy clothing, especially if they're a merchant. They would have hired someone a lot better than us to do this. So there has to be something shady going on there. Yeah. So if there's none, then I'll just kind of stick to the middle, stick to the top of the caravan wagon or something, and keep an eye out to make sure we don't end up hitting another freaking owlbear den or anything.
It was just an owlbear mother.
Well, I know, but somehow we ended up camping near an owlbear den nonetheless.
Yeah, that's always fun. You never know where a bear den is.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, that could be easily. And then I realized I almost killed all of you, and I'm like, God, I should have picked something a little less. Those things are built to kill.
Yeah, so
Yeah, like bandits.
No,
Usually a
but
good
they're
idea.
boring. Bandits are boring. They're used for most things. Those are used for more sporadic. They're
okay,
good.
realize a bunch of bandits almost killed you guys.
To explain this, you didn't do it the first session.
That was because you didn't know that your party, your players weren't going to fall asleep. But that's beside the point.
But okay. But let's see, what else will I... So you can't trust him. You have the Dragonborn, but you don't know if he'll actually carry one. Trying to think of anyone else. Trying to think of... No, he's not there. That's the city. No, she's not there. She's not the city. There's not many other NPCs. You're limited until you get to the city.
Yeah, so, like I said, I'll probably just end up sticking to the center to make sure.
There's not much interesting happening. The day goes on without a hitch. Since you went to the back, you do find that people are struggling, but you help them with their problems, getting them moving on away. If you want to roll me a survival just to make sure that everything goes smoothly, both of you.
Okay.
Or if you want to roll one with an a advantage, you can basically sit there and do that.
I was gonna say my survival's not all that great, so I'll help.
Mine's only +2.
Mine's plus. 16. Yeah, mine's a +1. So.
Okay, so you 16. It pretty much goes well. People are a little grim, like still grumpy, but they're not as pissed off or tired. But as you guys set up camp again, who wants to take first watch?
I will.
We both have dark vision, correct?
I believe I do. Hang on, let me actually
should have dark vision if I remember correctly.
That's what I'm actually seeing. Yeah, I got dark vision. So yeah, I'll take. Is it like sundown right now? Or
heading into night? Yes.
Okay. I'll take first watch if you don't mind, Ren.
And you do have also the paladin who can take whatever watch you guys need to not.
Yeah. I mean, do you want me to go first?
Feel free to.
All right, so I'll go first. So just perception.
That and a roll on the d20 by itself.
Okay, this time I'm going to try the reverse order. I'm going to do a roll 1d20. That's a 7.
There's a button in D&D Beyond that you can push to roll a dice.
Yeah, but if I do that, it's not going to roll on this. It's going to roll on my computer, and it's slow as all heck.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
okay.
And then here's
perception.
18.
Great. This is going to be fun, then.
Oh, really? Oh, boy.
Quaint. Oh, it just matches. So you do see it. A little tiny, itty bitty little thing just... It looks so cute and cuddly. It's just so soft and fluffy. And it's just
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So this little fluff ball of a thing starts waddling up to you and it goes...
Okay.
It's just this thing that looks like a fluffy... Imagine just... Do you guys... I hate that I know what this thing is. It's only because of freaking watching a show that I'm never going to name on screen. It looks like a bug but fluffy. Instead of like horrifyingly like armored, it's just a fluff ball with bug wings.
Can I insight it to see if it has any malicious intent? Or, like...
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just
give me something good. Yeah, 13. I was like,
it's weird. It's just doesn't look harmful.
I pull my rapier out at the ready from where I am, just in case it tries to attack.
Okay. Are you going to move closer to it? It's just floating there in front of you.
Like, I'm in the, like, kind of center of the camp, looking at this thing, like, I'll wait to see what it does before I attack it, because I'm worried.
It's just staring straight into your face. It's just it's getting slowly closer and closer. It's just floating right at you and doing nothing but going.
I kind of look around to see if I can find the captain. Do I see him?
When you turn around, though, you see something very horrifying.
What do I see?
Just imagine a mirror of yourself. Just stretched. If you've ever seen those things where they just pull on the person's, like, facial muscles, and it's just their skin is stretched down.
So, Cheshire Cat, pretty much.
Yeah, but a lot more just, yeah.
Just, like, stretched face things like, oh god, it's the Cheshire Cat.
What do you do when you see it?
I kind of look at it again, like,
it's like it tries to reach for you. Do you back off, or do you just try and let it touch you?
I kind of have my rapier out towards it, say, like, I'm sorry, who are you?
It's not talking. It's just slowly moving closer.
I hate the fact that this is what my character would do, because of the fact that it's like I look at this like, oh boy. I'm like looking at my things like, oh boy. I'm probably gonna get like, I kind of said like, everyone up, and get someone's attention to get up. So I was like staring at this thing, just stare directly at this thing as I kind of.
When you speak, you can't hear anything.
Oh.
What the hell?
Why are you trying to kill us already? Come on, we're just level 2.
It's not death. It's not death.
Well, yeah, but you made it impossible for me to do anything.
No, some things you can do. It's just this is a funny thing because this isn't.
Oh, there's something you can do unless I interact with the thing that has stretched facial features.
No, you can move. You can still move. There's still some space to move.
Okay, I'll freaking
and the
kick.
thing is still behind you because you turned around and this is behind you.
Okay. I'm going to freaking kick Ren up. So like we got, I may not be able to say anything, but I can certainly kick him.
You are kicked awake. And I want both of you to actually make a nature check, because I'm laughing at the fact that I'm describing this creature in a different way, but it is a creature in the D&D handbook. I just made it a little less. Okay.
12.
You may actually have heard of this, because there was one in the circus.
Hmm.
And it was very much used for performances.
Okay. Do I have to roll do I have to roll a knowledge history to remember what it is?
So I'm gonna give a more descriptive thing, because I described it in this vague way because I don't like the design in the book. I'm describing it in the way I see this animal. So it has some scales. It looks draconic, but it's fluffy, and it has bug wings.
So it's like, I kind of wave at it.
It
This is,
waves.
wait, you're talking about the bigger creature, the one with the stretched facial creatures?
No, I'm talking about the little thing that's been laughing its ass off. It's literally sitting there laughing. Just silently.
The
It's
little
got the
thing that's been like saying meep to me, right?
Yep. It just started laughing its ass off.
I kind of, if I remember the creature being here, like I kind of, you know how people stretch their finger out for a butterfly to land on it?
Yep.
I kind of do make a gesture towards that, like come on, little creature.
It waves its finger and just poofs out, and everything just dissipates, and you can hear everything now.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the fun of this world. That was a fey dragon. They like trickery.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I'm like, oh my god, you freaking brought Zobi into this, didn't you?
Oh, I brought something much, much worse.
I know. So like, would I know if those things naturally exist out in the wild, or if they actually would have to
with
bring
that role, you've heard stories of them being somewhat, actually very rare. You got a very rare role. I had that on the list, and I didn't expect you to get it.
Okay, like, I was about to say, like, oh, please don't tell me
I
somehow.
made a list.
I was worried that you were
made
like
a list of 20, and you guys have just been rolling weird.
Yeah, I've just been worried that you just said, like, oh, don't tell me somehow we got into the Feywilds.
No, you're still in the net. No. This is much worse.
Oh, I love that. So, oh, thank goodness we're not the Pharaoh. Yeah, you're in somewhere worse. Like,
So
oh.
I'm going to tell you. Certain numbers, I have to roll multiple things. Once that number has died, I just didn't make enough noise. I was keeping it silent. I rolled, and I got Fey Dragon. You got lucky.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of stick to my watch and, kind of say, tell her, like, sorry, it's like, I think it's your turn to be lookout. I need to lay down.
Raiden just kind of like, have to head. Okay, whatever.
Just beware of little draconic beings. They like to play tricks. They're usually harmless. They're back at the circus. They're fine.
He's still just kind of completely and totally just like, sure, yeah, dragon fairies. Anytime that his eyes are open during the time of it starting to get darker, you would notice a slight creaking hue of purple kind of in the back of the iris, almost like the halogen on a cat's eyes. As just yawns and freaking finally snaps out of it, right, watch. And he'll just sit down, freaking on a log again. And actually, wait, do I have that prepared? I do have it prepared. Just as an added precaution, I can only put that at 20 feet. He'll place an orb of light actually behind him by 20 feet, just in case to spot any shadows before I roll my perception. Or do you want me to roll the d20 first?
No, you don't have to roll d20.
Okay, so I'm just rolling straight perception?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I don't get an event.
Oh, no. No. I never said the event ended.
16?
You just disappeared for a second.
Huh.
You start seeing mushrooms just at the edge of your vision. Very odd colors. But mushrooms don't have those colors. And then they start getting up. And then they start dancing. Do you want to roll a wisdom, or do you just want to just accept that this is happening?
I mean, it's kind of at this point just like, I got woken up before my watch was actually meant to start. Uh, he'll actually freak.
Da.
Uh, you know what? Just to play along with him, if I recall correctly, let me just see here. Spell ends. So, hmm, I don't know how to do this because I can only freaking place it 20 feet out in front of me. So I'll just kind of play along with it. It's just like, yeah, there's a Fey Dragon out here. Places the freaking like at the 20-foot edge and just it starts strobing along to like an imaginary beat of song.
And they start dancing harder.
And we're just like, okay, this seems fine. It seems to be entertaining whatever it is. So seems chill with this.
And then you get a tap on your shoulder.
Uh, shit, right. I don't have the light behind me. Kind
What
of.
the fuck is going on?
Just kind of look.
You see the paladin just looking at you like, what the fuck?
I mean, Fey Dragon, figured I'd entertain it. Doesn't seem to be harmful.
Yes, but others are trying to sleep and the strobe light does not help.
I mean, it's only 10 feet of dim light. Like, it's all the way at the edge of here.
Have you ever seen how lights reflect on tent? Like how they would.
Yeah, but the light would dissipate before it actually gets to us. Like,
Okay.
if I'm the 20 feet.
Okay, he agrees. He'll go, okay, fine. Just
That's
make
all.
sure.
That's why I did it, because I was like, this isn't gonna bother anybody, so I might as well play nice with this thing.
Okay, fine. But do understand, don't piss it off.
I have no interest in angering a Fae. I already have enough problems with this. He'll kind of nonchalantly wave his bandage. It's not hurting or anything to do it.
I'm gonna explain. As you look at your bandages, they are covered in flowers. Like, it looks like instead of bandages, it's made of vines and stuff.
Alright, well then, I guess I'll call you Ivy.
And literally sitting on your shoulder is the Fey Dragon.
Why are you trying to give me a familiar already? I'm not even a sorcerer. Just kind of cocks head. Just
You're
like,
a warlock, aren't you?
Yeah, but I got enough problems with my right arm. Let's just send it at there. Just kind of like looks off to his shoulders like, sup? So, you enjoying the concert?
1 second, I need to make sure something. Just want to check what they have for other abilities. Sorry. It's the fun of having a monster manual and having to dig. Is it under drag? It's under dragons, isn't it?
What, the Fey Dragon?
Yeah.
I think it's still colored under F for Fey.
Remember, they go by monster or actual types. Ow, ow, Splinter. Chewing on a stick, my bad. Where the hell is its abilities? I wanted to find it. I thought I had it.
Just for a quick thing, freaking.
Found it. Never mind.
Rin will offer a piece of freaking. His ration is just like, here. Just kind of puts it in his left hand and just kind of like holds it up to the dragon's maw.
Okay. It nibbles on it and just gives you a nice smile. And then you have a pleasant scent around you as it breathes a little puff of smoke and pops.
Just disappears.
Imagine having sparkles all over your arm now. It just popped. You don't know what it did.
He just kind of takes checks his arm again, sees if it's still hours and stuff, and just dusts it off regardless. Just like, huh, this is gonna be an uneventful night.
It's fine. You both sleep, and the paladin takes the last watch. And you have no idea what happens later in the day, but you both wake up with 5 gold in your pocket. 5 extra gold.
Cool.
He'll mutter to himself, "Thanks, Ivy. Appreciate you." As
You just hear in your head, I'm always watching, buddy.
Oh God, you got a stalker.
Also, I learned Fey dragons have telepathy.
Cool.
That was in common, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
Weirdly in common. They aren't known to actually speak in common.
And we'll just kind of like, excuse me, that was a bad burp.
Oh, that sounded like you actually went, like you just were recoiling, like, no. Okay, so, this is the last day of your travels on the road. What would you like to do?
Well, first off, obviously, I'm gonna nom on some rations.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Did I
should.
actually get rid of all of my rations? It's like, huh. I think I accidentally... Oh, I hit remove instead of fucking minus. I'm a dumb.
Mistakes are made.
Alright, let me just
Nope.
back in 5 rations since I'm going to eat 1. But yeah, just eat some dried meat on the way there. Just kind of like, yeah. Actually turn over to Corey and be like, so, Fey Dragon, I'm guessing? Right? I think you said something about that.
Yeah.
Just still half dead, not really awake.
Yeah, they used to have them out in the circus. I thought
No, you
I
were
just
in the circus?
yes, I came from the circus, I should say. They helped me quite a bit, but I wanted to kind of make a bit more of a fortune than what I could at a circus. So I'm out on adventuring to earn myself some good gold. But for now, I'm going to do what I can to hopefully get stuff to do. Oh.
Well, I'm just a farm boy myself. Been traveling. Just took an interest in religion one day.
Just a deity laughs in the background.
I mean, if you'd like to incite that, you're welcome to try.
Sure.
Roll deception against it. Shit.
So.
Well, only beat me by 2, but you can tell easily that there's something there beyond just, oh yeah, you know, taking a pilgrimage, just looking into other types of faith.
Well, whatever your business.
You beat me with a deception of 6.
He's a rogue.
No, his insight is a +1.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, what the fuck? This is going to be a thing. I have to go use the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, while he's in the bathroom, let's go with some ideas of what you want to do. If anything you want to do for the day.
Well, I'm gonna have my ration. I already managed it from my thing. But I'm going to, I suppose, just kind of see what the Arakakran has was not His name's not Ollivander, is it?
Nope. His name.
Maybe it's
was-
Kraka. Oh no, that's the Eric. No, I think that was trying to say Eric Cochran.
Where did I put his freaking name? I had their names written down somewhere. Araka. Araka.
Araka?
That's his name. Yeah.
I'll see what Araka actually has. So, like, you have items. By chance, what items do you have?
I told your friend I don't sell much gear, but I have knickknacks, mostly stuff I could carry, leftover stuff from our shop. I don't like selling it, it's not much good for fights, nor is it good for, selling. It's scrap mail. I'm taking what's left. It's not much worth anything.
Well, I actually Hannah says, well,
If you're looking for business,
I'm I'm just like it says.
Oh, he's like right behind you as you turn around.
Oh no, I'm not turning around. I'm still talking to Araka.
Okay.
So like, he says, well, but he pulls out 5 gold. Unsure, like, why do I have 5 gold? Best not to keep on to it. I says, well, have some gold.
Oh, if you're trying to get rid of it, I'll take it.
Well,
And I'll give you some good for it.
I give Araka 5 gold. Says, I still have some spare gold. What do you have?
Well, for 5 gold, I have this. And he flicks you something. In
What
a
is-
pouch. Best not to open it here.
Yes, well, what exactly is it?
Well, you do have prying eyes. I don't trust this little one.
Wait,
He has a knack. He's pointing at the other tabaxi.
I know, like-
literally behind your back.
Oh, no. Well, Araka said, like, I have no... I don't know if it was the tabaxi talking to me or Araka.
Okay,
So...
so he does not trust the tabaxi, so he does not want to inform what the item you had is.
Oh, okay. So I was just going to give him 5 gold. Instead of, well, something to help him since, he was so nice before. But, I won't turn down an item. Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, so it's like, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And I put it in my pocket. And, yes. And I pretty much said, like, well, I hope the trip goes well for you. And I believe you're going to go see, I'm assuming, either friends or family. I do hope that they are well as well.
Something shedding roots.
Ah, well, I hope you find them in good health.
Same. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have wellness and travel.
Yes, thank you. And so I turned to the tabaxi. It says, like, now you...
He has the most smile to ear grin if you ever seen on a cat's face.
You are unsettling, but you have my interest.
I've gotten that before. What do you want?
Do you have anything that could, perchance... Do you have something that could, I suppose, lighten my load? I carry quite a bit of stuff from time to time. I mean, if I need to...
When we get to the city, I can sell you one of those. Those we have in stock. But it will cost a pretty penny.
No. Wait, is it still the tabaxi Tommy or Araka?
Yes, it's the tabaxi. He is a royal pain in the ass.
I know, just I'm trying to make sure who I'm talking
I'm trying to give them different voices, but it's hard to change range.
Oh no, I don't mind that. Just I'm assuming like it's just me and him, like we're away from Araka right now.
Oh yeah, he absolutely just come to my tent. I'll talk to you there.
Yeah, okay, so it's just me and
You
him.
would have walked over there. He just brought you to his tent.
So like, well, if that's not the case, do you have something that could, I suppose, let me check what I got. Do you have anything that could, I don't know, make I suppose, maybe a little stronger with my attacks? I like my weapons, but in case I am disarmed, something that can, I suppose, something that could actually give me a bit of an edge, in case I'm without a weapon.
When you say stronger, I don't have much for strength boosting, but I do have stuff for deceiving.
Oh. I
have some dust. Here. He hands you a bag a weird bag that's kind of colored differently. Like it's something made of pouches. Like it's got different like pouch effects. It'll
Okay.
be that it costs 20 gold.
Hmm. So what exactly is he saying it does?
It's a bag of dust.
Oh, well, if that's oh, sure. I suppose I can part with. You said 20 gold, correct?
Yes.
I can part with that for a bit.
But
It,
have fun with it. It's a bag of dust for what you know, but you have no magic sense, so you have no idea what item this is.
what do you
You'll
mean?
learn it as
Wait, what do you mean I
I
have no
just gave you.
magics?
You
Like I'm.
don't have identify. You don't
Oh,
have
okay. I was like,
like
you have no magic. Like, dude, I leveled into a magic character.
yeah, but you went into bard, which you don't get identify unless you had pick that spell.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that. Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. For magic items, I'm not going to tell you they're magic, but I will give you a hint that they're magic.
Okay.
Because I don't want to sit there and spoil the fun of you finding out what magic you got. But waiting for Hellfang to get back so I can get finished up with this
Oh,
little.
I've been back. I wasn't going
Oh
to
Jesus,
interrupt.
sorry.
I wasn't going to interrupt.
Fine. So what did you want to do since he ditched?
He'd just stay at the back of the caravan, make sure that everybody's going all right. Roll a perception, make sure. Can I roll a perception, make sure that there's nobody tailing us?
Roll me an event.
Roll a d20. I mean, yeah.
And then
D20.
a perception.
Not a problem. 14.
And then a perception.
8.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now this ought to be
like
fun.
a peacefully pretty day. Wait, is that a smut? What the hell is that lump there all the way back there? What is? You just squinting real hard. You can't really see it. It's moving closer. You can't really see what it is. It's just getting closer and it's getting closer. You still can't tell what the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize it is.
Well, Corey went to the middle of the caravan, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, you don't know what it is, but it's getting closer, and it's getting closer, and it's getting a little bigger. Then it gets to another dot. Then it gets a little bigger.
Like now there are 2 dots. Or
Like,
fire it?
you fired an Eldritch Blast?
oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I was like,
I was trying to just read it.
It's just pulls going.
yeah. Can I roll a perception on this?
You said you're in the middle of caravan, right?
Yeah.
Are you both there?
Like
No,
he's at the
I'm
back.
at
I'm
the
at.
end.
Yeah, I'm at the middle.
Oh,
I
you
didn't leave my position.
Are you gonna say that you see something, but you don't know what the hell it is, or are you just gonna?
I mean, I'd shout out at me like, heads up, we might have company.
I immediately look to where he's, talking about.
Perception.
Okay. That's an 11.
The smudges get bigger, but you can slightly see a little better. They look like bison.
Bison. It's like, are those bison?
Stampede.
Oh.
There's 2 of them, and they're falling slowly.
Oh. Just 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a stampede does not consist of 2, last I checked.
So the thing is, you couldn't tell what they were, and I was just pushing a button going, stress.
Seeing as he has the information of 2 now, and it's a moving dot, could Rin just be like, kind of squint his eyes and just try and get a better look like, I don't really know. The sun's just glaring in my eyes at the wrong angle right now.
Yep, you can give me another perception roll.
Please do better than 48.
Please be a natural one so I can play it.
19.
You notice it's a family of bison, and their herd is a couple of paces away. They were just curious.
Okay.
So
Just like,
entirely, this was nothing. You just got scared for nothing.
yeah, nothing. No reason at all that we're grim.
Hey, I wanted to push buttons. I'm not planning on pushing them much to detriment of the party. Just enough to scare you guys to understand that this is a lot more chaotic world, and there's a lot more landscape to play with.
Also, I freaking well, no, I rolled a freaking 5 on that Eldritch Blast. So just kind of like, imagine the factor when Ring kind of saw that his right arm just kind of crackled with freaking electricity
Energy.
for a moment, just like I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm not getting involved in this shit. Okay, so
Okie dokie.
still a bit itchy after the owlbear encounter.
And then you hear, "We're almost there. Everybody heads up. The city's ahead." And he points to the city, which you now can see it ahead of you. It is a strange circular city. There is a wall in front of it. It's quite modest. It doesn't seem like there's many high towers or anything. It's basically just looks like a very normal basic city, but the middle section there is a bigger building that isn't much of a tower. It's more of a town hall.
So we're looking at a basic isekai city, all right?
Yeah, kind of. Welcome to the town of. Did I ever name this place? I think I have a name for it, but I don't know if I have a name. If I had a name already, I don't want to change it. Igorus is the continent. Follower's Path. Follower's Path. Follower Path.
Follower's path.
Faldura. Faldura Path.
Faldura path.
You can type it in the thing.
I literally am trying to think how to spell it. That's the problem.
Were we going to Everfall though?
Ear.
Wait, were we going to Everfall?
I knew I named it something. I couldn't remember what the hell the name was. That was what I was pissed off. I was like, I didn't want to. Everfall, yeah. But Faldura, do you guys want Faldura or Everfall?
Everfall is just easier.
Everfall.
Yeah, plus I'm assuming it's a colony where common would be the more suitable language for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. This is a town of many different people. And as you guys enter, the paladin comes up to both of you and goes, "For your try times." He hands you both, was it agreed on 300 gold?
For each of us?
Yeah. Or is it 50?
I mean, I want to leave it up to you.
It's been a while back. I think I'm gonna go with 100 gold each.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't want to be mean and say like it's like
I'm gonna go
300.
Yeah, no one remembered. I didn't write it down, and neither did. I'm guessing neither one of you did.
No, unfortunately, because we figured that we'd come right back to. It's like nope, high seas. Oh God, why are we on the seas?
Yeah.
Hey, it's fine. It's not like this is the first episode was only as important as just getting an introduction to the world, and basically that didn't do much. So, back to where we were. Welcome to Everfall. Where would you like to go? You have been let go from your job because you have been given pay, and if you wish to ask, he is open if you want to come back. There's always jobs that I need done. But if you want to go exploring, go ahead and find where you wish to go.
Rin would probably just tail the pigeon in Eric Cochran, and actually no, he'd ask for like, hey, we didn't do much back there together, but I am looking for armor. I'm assuming that you're probably in the
Meet me tomorrow. I'll have
shop.
it ready.
Shop for armor as well, Corey.
Yeah. I might as well at least look around.
Well, I'll be off with the Eric Cochran then.
He literally turns right on his heel and says,
"No,
meet me tomorrow." No, the Eric Cochran is going to say, "Meet me tomorrow. I'll have your armor ready."
I still want to know the location.
He points to a building literally 10 feet from him that he's about to walk into.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
doesn't live far from the entrance. That's why he's like, this is my home. I'm planning on resting tonight.
Yeah.
Anything that I could do to help, possibly?
He's creaking his door slowly. Go find other fun.
Yeah, so like,
Fine.
He's been walking for. I've been walking for 3 days. I wish to rest. I'll have your armor ready by tomorrow. Come visit my shop, which is literally the building next to his house. He has that type of house where his business literally is next door. There is the tavern. There is.
if that's the case, I guess I'll go and find some rations to restock myself.
I'm still quite alright with rations.
If you'd wish, you could come to my shop. The tabaxi just comes from behind both of you.
I'll say, like, Scarlet, how'd you get here?
I was like, 18. Just kind of like, what exactly is your
He's a
plan?
businessman. He's absolutely just trying to gain some business.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of take care of my own stuff first. Because I want to make sure, like, if we do travel, we'll actually have something to eat.
Actually, Ren will turn to the tabaxi. I do have this interesting, and he'll pull out a rather finely made freaking piece of jewelry. I forget what they actually said that it was made out of. I believe it was some sort of rare gemstone of that such. And I was wondering if maybe you could possibly part it to me for 50 pieces of gold?
What are you... Oh, you jerk.
Oh, you jerk.
Yeah. Oh, fine piece of jewelry. Sure. And he throws you a 50 bag.
And Red will happily just hand over this small piece of jewelry. It's kind of like, pleasure doing business. And again, thank you for the shield.
Absolutely. You have a lovely day.
Fucking both of us probably thinking to each other, sucker.
Hey, also, Hellfang.
What?
Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, really? Am I already gonna have to get rid of this shield and burn it?
No. Just want to see something.
Wisdom saving throw, go!
If it's equipped
I'm
to you.
supposed to be good at these! I have a +4, damn it.
You hear a slight hum, like if you ever hear a microwave, just going.
Can I roll perception to see where it's coming from, or is it specifically just kind of echoing in my mind?
Or you can also hear this hum.
Okay, do I need to roll a perception?
Nope. You can hear it coming from his hand, because if his shield is on his wrist, then it's making that noise.
Your hand's talking to you or something?
It's vibrating.
Oh, vibrating function, I see.
Varen's just going to kind of, you know what? Actually, you were looking for armor, right? Maybe this could help you. Freaking immediately just pass this shield off to him, just like, here you go.
Nope, I don't take it.
But it's
also
amazing.
to write on your what your shield actually is. It's the shield of deception.
Shield of deception. What?
It's a cursed item.
Let me see if I can't add it real quick. Shield of
It's not an. It's a homebrew item.
You don't have
Nope,
actual
it's
thing.
no, it's literally only so the thing it does, if you lie and it's successful, it starts vibrating, but it's at a low frequency, so it starts slow until it starts getting really bad.
Well, I'm off to the church then. And then to go shove it down Tabaxi's throat.
Again, you only
Bye-bye.
know that it's vibrating. You don't know it's actually what it does.
Uh,
I'm just giving you a fair warning, which you've just opened a can of worms.
hmm.
You
Could I
took the
insight
sheep
the fact
shield. It's
that
still a
I
good shield. It's just an annoying piece of. As
no
long
no
as you
no no
don't.
no 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 no. I'm going to insight the shield on the factor of why did it start humming?
Arcane. It's arcane, not insight.
Okay, Arcana, gotcha, not a problem.
Yep,
You mean
let's see it.
Arcana?
Uh-huh.
19, please.
17.
17. That's fine with me.
It seemed to react as soon as you lied, but you it could have been something else, maybe.
Uh,
You're not built into the magic. You're not like you aren't technical with gear.
fine. Give me a second. Hmm. Just turns to Corey for a moment. I'd like to try something.
Alright, do you have I was gonna curious if you had identify.
You're you're a great friend. I've known you for half my life now. You're an amazing person.
You're telling Corey this?
Yes.
She's telling the sheep.
Okay, I'm gonna like inside that and going like, the fuck is going on with this guy?
Starts vibrating a lot louder.
Okay.
That's an 8.
He's
So,
crazy. You think he's
um,
crazy?
No,
You think
I-
he's just gonna?
he still lost my deception.
I was like, I believe you, but it's just I think you're a little, you're like really. I was like, thank you. Like, I have no idea how to really treat this. Or like, okay.
Well, best friend of most of my life. I'm off to the church. I'll be back before sunset.
Okay, I'm
Great, I
inside.
get to roll some.
I'm
I
gonna
get to roll
inside
some
that going
fun.
like, wait, is he okay at least? This is not like a deception. This is more like, is he okay?
Beyond the fourth wall. Oh no, he's panicking. The fact that he has had this ability to both lie and charm his way out of any situation, this shield is a detriment. And he's probably going to be sitting there struggling to remove it the entire, just kind of gnawing at it with his teeth, just like, well, I need this thing to fuck off.
Oh, when you head to this church, this isn't a church. This is a very much graveyard. As in, this church doesn't have a building. The building looks in shambles and is broken. Welcome to the church. As you see a single person standing outside the door.
You wouldn't happen to have a priest or cleric around. I came across a cursed object from a merchant. It seems to go off when I lie, and, well,
Welcome to the Church of Belivar. Do you have any wishes of the last?
Belivar just kind of quizzically, like, what?
Do you want to roll an insight on him? Or are you just gonna...
I just want to know how to spell it real quick.
Belivar. That is actually, I had that written down. I rolled, and you got Belivar for the god. Belvar.
Alright. The only wish that I have currently is for this shield to be off my wrist.
Method?
Uh,
You can take it off. Not stuck to your wrist.
but it's a cursed item.
It's not that cursed.
Oh, well
It's
then.
just a pain. It's a joke item. It's a pain in the ass.
It's like my
Just-
annoying hand axe.
Just fucking takes it off his wrist.
I
Does it stop
never
humming? You said it was cursed. When I think of cursed, it can't be removed.
Oh, yeah, I said it was cursed. No. This
Yeah.
guy's a trickster. That's why he's an ass.
Okay.
He doesn't, again, if he was harmful, people would throw him out of the city. If he's just an ass, they pretty much just go, God damn it.
Hmm.
So it basically stops humming as soon as you drop it. It's like, okay.
Actually, I'd like to make a fabulous donation to the church.
The guy gives you a quizzical look. This guy is like, if you've ever seen the image of a ghost, except for it's got flesh, just imagine that. He's
So
very
very
gaunt,
pale,
very
translucent
gaunt.
skin.
Yeah. Well, if you're here for that, then come with me. And he opens the door. This place is like a Diablo-like church. It looks dreary, broken, and sad.
She's just gonna hand the church. It's just like I'm really not interested in coming in. Muffins. Just kind of mumbling to himself, and I was actually going to head to the.
And the door's gone.
I mean, I didn't head in, so.
Oh, never mind. If you didn't walk right with him, then he's just standing with the door open, just
I'm kind of just like.
try.
So basically, the door being a boundary, standing outside of it, it's like, here you go. I don't
No,
really.
no, child. We only accept offering inside.
Oh well, then uh, uh it's fine. It's fine, really.
Oh, no. And then you get another hand behind you. Come, child. And then they start pushing.
Uh,
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Corey, you literally can see this going on if you followed him.
Yeah, I'm like going like, I'm gonna go find someplace else. So like, I'm sure he has it handled. He's panicked, but I'm sure the church will help him. So I'm gonna go see if I can find an inn for us to actually sleep at, since we're gonna be here at least toward the.
Well, you see, actually, I have to run. My friend over there, the backseat, he'll turn and point to the backseat. He's actually more interested in the church right now. I have to run to the tavern and drop off some things. Had another job that I had to take care of. You know, just busy stuff. We just got in with the caravan today. 25. Unless you want that with disadvantage.
But you did drop the shield, and I'm gonna say you dropped it on the church floor, and you are not touching the shield. You are literally trying to keep that thing as far as away from you as you're sliding this. Am I right?
Yeah, basically. Kind of like, here you go now. I'm good.
Oh, but come back again then. Have a lovely
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
And then they
absolutely.
just shove you back out
Tomorrow.
when daylight. When daylight, because you're just like, I'm not going there at night.
Just kind of casually leaving the shield in the threshold of the thing. Oh, the might come back for that.
So as you guys are heading to the tavern, you find the Gilded Gear. Well, not the Gilded Gear. It wasn't Gilded Gear. It was it was a gills. It was something with fish. It had a theme for it. It was fish. Oh, the bloated fish.
That doesn't sound appetizing whatsoever.
Yeah, it doesn't even look appetizing because there's literally a wooden fish that's got a fork stabbed through its gut.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not looking very fun. And as you enter, you see a very couple of scenes. You see a elfin man with wraps around his arms, washing some cups at the bar. You see a tiefling and a white tiger type panther tabaxi talking to a tiefling. And you see what's the other ones? I know there are a couple of. Oh, you see a rabbit folk with a lot of books. Like he's like exuberantly having knowledge near him. Like if you've ever seen the anime style nerd where he's got like stack on stack next to him.
Hmm.
And then there is a dark elf woman just having a drink, just in the corner.
So a drow or a tam?
Drow.
Okay.
Just a drow. Literally a drow. Sorry, I couldn't think of.
Yeah, that's what I was curious. I was like, so like
No,
darker
it's
skinned elf
no,
or
no, it's drow.
the
Trying to think of the term because I didn't want to get
grayish scale of the drow.
yeah, gray, kind of moonlight gray.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're good.
Yeah,
Hmm. I wouldn't say that Rin's exhausted at this current point in time. More
he's
just
just like
frustrated that he got
he's just
played.
wants drunk. He wants. I'm betting he just wants drunk because one, he's been dealt with a church. He's been dealt with a con. He's happy that he conned the man again to pay him back.
Oh, you have no idea how badly I conned him.
Oh please, I would enjoy to learn.
No,
Yeah.
it's a wonderful necklace. I'll never figure out what's wrong with it.
You have to tell the DM at least.
There's nothing wrong with it. It was only worth 10 gold pieces. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not at the point where I could have cursed it with freaking. When he says fine necklace, I want it to explode in a fireball.
Or just literally itch gas. Okay.
We'll approach the bar with the you said it was a White Panther Tabaxi
No,
tiefling?
the guy who's sitting at the bar, are you talking about the ones that are in a bar?
Well, no, like bar stool wise, freaking just front desk of the tavern, essentially.
The guy you're the guy who has the drinks is
Yeah.
the elf with bandages wraps.
Hmm.
He's just a normal looking elf. Blonde hair, pasty white, but just a little bit more on the hefty side with wraps all over his arms.
Hmm.
Ah, welcome. What'll it be?
Just a cup of ale. It's been a rough couple of nights.
I'll have a glass of milk, please. I'm looking for a place that can make instruments. Do you know any?
Well, the Baxi over there actually runs a shop with an older friend of, well, his father. They run a repair shop.
Yes. And about game, is this the same tabaxi we've been traveling with, the Panther tabaxi?
Nope.
Okay.
What Tai Lung style? Like if you remember from
Oh,
Poe.
snow leopard.
Yes, I couldn't think of the term of the animal. That was ticking me. The one you were traveling with was like Black
Panther.
Panther style.
Yeah.
Very exuberantly annoying style color. He didn't know what style was, but in the same sense, he knew how to make a flash.
Yeah. Okay. Once I get my glass of milk, I'll go and talk to Mr. Tai Lung there.
Rin will grab his glass. How much was it?
6 silver.
6 silver? He'll throw down a gold and just be like, yeah, I'll
Your
take.
patronage is accepted. Welcome. The milk's 2 silver.
Yeah, he's just throwing down a freaking thing for essentially 5 mugs of ale.
Right. Thank you. Have a lovely day, sir, and hopefully a lovely afternoon.
And then, is there a barmaid or anything like that around?
You don't notice for right now, and then you basically, as soon as you empty your flagon,
Well,
it's like
easy, slow down. Because the other 4 were for the other patron. Other than Corey.
Oh, you're doing the thing where you're doing it, everybody.
Yeah, I was buying a round of drinks for everyone. That's why I was like, is there a barmaid around?
Oh, okay. If it was, I didn't understand. I thought you were getting like 4 drinks for yourself, and that we've refilled after.
No, I don't have the constitution for that. I'm a player, not a freaking barbarian.
Not yet.
Okay, so basically, as that is happening, you see a robin actually jump out of the bar. That is a kinku, and just start handing drinks out, and says, "The gentleman at the bar had handed it off." It is a very feminine robin.
Effeminate or feminine?
Feminine.
Okay.
It's I don't have art for them. That's what's annoying. I wanted to do art for these guys, but I never did it because I didn't have time
That's fine. Just
on my own.
Oh,
Describing them is more of my game, so I'm trying to give you guys good detail. But yeah,
wait.
so
So the
I
the elf was a patron, correct?
he is the owner,
Oh,
the one
okay.
behind the bar. He's the one serving drinks. He's
Well, no, I thought that there was somebody sitting at the bar. That's why I was looking for stuff.
so there are people sitting, but it's not more of bar. It's more of stools and tables. There
Okay.
is a bar. He's at the bar. Like he's
Uh,
and there are stools, but it's very empty.
hmm.
It's very midish to the night, so people are starting to head home. And the ones that are here are already out, like lights, and are already either in the rooms or actually asleep. There is one other guy, and he is passed out in the corner.
Then Rin will just approach the rabbit folk who had all the books and just any interesting
Alrighty.
subjects.
Alrighty. Uh, uh, just some interesting stuff on gears and the country of sand. The fact that they're politics right now.
Gears.
What? Yes, sorry. He shuts his book and immediately just tosses it to the side.
oh,
Um, what is it, my good sir? Did you need anything?
Nothing much, just looking for conversation for the night.
Uh, mostly I can give you information on the other continents. The quite literally, it's much of a shit show over there.
No, just conversation. Anything about the town.
I'm just
Possibly.
passing through. I'm not
Uh,
really here to stay. I'm quite literally heading through here to the other continent to go take care of some business.
so you're headed for a port town next.
Um, the Isle of Dragons. Well, the Isle of Dragon.
Huh. Well, I don't know much of that. More just eking out here at this point. Just arrived with the current caravan of new.
Were you the one that got the guys that got mauled by the owlbear?
Yes, God has a way of just shitting in my dinner every night.
I love being God and an ass.
I wonder if anybody actually got that reference. Uh,
Oh, he chuckles, and quite literally, it traveled fast, but not many really care. Again, it's an owlbear. Those things are ferocious. Surviving one is even better story.
yeah, I've survived a couple things.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Uh,
Hopefully,
but
you can survive this city. It has a way of beating the crap out of you.
yeah, interestingly enough, the Church of Belvar seem to be very aggressive in how they
Do recommend don't go near them. They are quite literally a cult.
duly noted. Cults, religions. Unfortunately, I have.
They're
What's the
run by a nobleman. He is a pain in the ass.
a
Quite
noble?
literally, the tabaxi over there has some issue with him, but a lot of others do too. But he has a real penchant for pissing off that man.
Hmm.
And
You mean
as they say that, we go over to Corey. How do you want to approach them?
just to be sure, you were talking about he was pointing towards the panther and
Yep, the
the snow
tiefling.
leopard and the tiefling. All right.
And this is basically as that conversation is going on, this is happening as because I know he was approaching them, right?
yeah.
Okay, how do you wish to approach them?
Uh, I come. I come up to the Mister Tai Lung. It says, "Hello there. Are you?"
Hello.
Yes. Forgive me for intruding upon your dinner. I was looking for instruments, and I was told you are a shopkeep that may include that. Is this true?
My name is Off keep. Off
Off
keep.
off
And
key?
as he off keep, and as he hands you tries to shake your hand, he has a missing arm, but it's basically a steampunk style appendage as you are shook with a metal hand.
Ah.
We
Oh.
work with many different equipment, and he gestures to his hand. What is it you need?
I am a bit reminiscent of a instrument from my youth. It goes by a violin, I believe. It's been
Actually, that would be the odds and ends store. I know of a man who actually has some of those. His shop should be still open. I can take you there. After me and him finish our conversation.
of course. Don't
I know
let me.
the lady who runs it in the man's stead.
Okay. Hey, well, that'd be very nice, Mister Offkey.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, do you know if there's any like good armor places around here?
That'd be a coincidental conversation. And the tiefling steps in.
Really?
Nice gear and stuff. I do recommend the when I say that it's a nice bit of conversation, I do recommend the Arakrakra. He's been very great. He's a bit rough, but he is a well-mannered man.
Okay. I just wanted to see because we did bring an Eric Cochran, I believe.
Oh, you were the guys who got attacked by the bug, the owl bear.
Yes. Someone apparently forgot to actually check that we were near a den of one. Honestly, it took me by surprise, hence why I'm looking for some armor.
Surprising that you guys survived. Usually those things are known for tearing caravans to shreds.
Well, to be fair, it was well wounded to begin with. Besides, how else would you actually be able to survive if you didn't have a bit of a handicap to begin with? As you said, those things are built to kill.
I think I prefer my own skill.
Oh, I plan to be able to kill one on my own, but to be able to survive one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well.
Yes. Sorry, I keep talking.
This guy does not seem like a guy who needs. He's more of a fighting type guy. He looks like a brawler, basically. Well, if you guys have any interest, there is going to be a tournament soon. It's in 3 days. It's supposed to be raising money for the idealism of the funds to the city for building. We're trying to get some better equipment. But if you have any interest, I do recommend talking to the barkeep. The arena should be in the back. He's going to be setting that up as a thing.
Indeed. I'll have a word with him then. Thank you.
Always interesting to see newcomers. Some have interesting stories, some have interesting fights. But I hope you have a lovely evening, you too. I'm going to go get myself a little more fun. And he heads out.
Okay. And I'm assuming this is at the point where Ren comes in?
Ren would have been off talking to the rabbit.
Yeah, I figured
overhearing the entire conversation, and as you bring up the factor of a fight pit, you'd probably hear just like, fight pit? No. God, no. Fuck that.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on joining, so.
Well, at least you'll make some fun competition.
Yes, and perhaps a few good allies, too.
Always. It's always fun after fights to at least make friends.
Indeed. You never know who will have to have your back in a tough situation.
Always. It's always fun to learn that some people have a change of skin.
Indeed.
Well, I bid you all adieu. And he actually pulls up his hood that he has like this like sleeveless hood, like if you remember Aladdin's kind of vest. So like the vest and a hood, and he just throws it over his chest. Like That's what he's wearing. That and some of the pants. I can't think of the pants. They're like robe-ish pants, but they're
Like the parachute
movable.
pants?
Yes.
Hmm.
And he quite literally just goes, and I bid you all a fairly entertaining time, as you will all be in it. I think the fight's pit's to witness my victory for a third year.
Hmm.
And he
Did,
just walks out the door.
did he say that he's been fighting in the fight pit for 30 years?
3 years.
Okay, 3 years. You cut off there at the end?
Sorry.
You're good. Technically, I wasn't there, but I'm assuming they were talking loud enough.
Oh yeah, he
Got
was
the
talking to the
14.
entire tavern when he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And wait, is this the guy who's supposed to introduce me to the shop with the instruments, or no?
And he says, "Well, we'll have to talk to the owner. She's actually present, but depending on what time it is, depends on if she'll let us in or not."
Hmm.
And helping, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Did
Well,
you not hear me when I did
No,
it
no.
your
drop me
thing
out of
booped
roll
off.
20?
Your thing booped off on the roll 20.
Yeah, because I'm swapping the freaking sets continually. The tabs. I'll leave
You're
roll
fine.
20 up so then that doesn't happen.
It's
Just
fine.
'cause
I just want to make sure you're okay. Okay, so he is going to take you to the Dark Elf.
Okay.
Ah, it's an old little. Ah, how do you do?
Hello. This and Bogan, this is the dark elf who's supposed to be like the owner of the shop,
Not the owner, but
or the wife of
knows
the owner,
the
or yeah,
knows the owner.
yeah. It's like, hi.
We need to talk. We need to get something from your shop if we can. Well,
I'm
depending on what it is, depends on how long it will take. Either a simple opening and I'll have it started as a commission, or simply I can just, just depends on what it is. Maybe the master will take some interest.
I'm looking for something rather simple, a violin.
Oh, well, if you have a type or if you wish, we can get that made. It'll take a day, but it will be made.
Okay, and is there a way I can have it somewhat enchanted to be a bit durable? I tend to be in, I I like going out adventuring, and I'd rather it not be destroyed.
Yes, he can do that when he's here. It's just understand that will take at least half a day, a day and a half, because he's quite literally will be back in a day.
Of course,
The master went on a trip, so he won't be back for another day.
of course. Yeah, as long as I'm able to get it, I'll be more than happy to wait.
Well then, thank you for your business. It will be 20 gold now and 20 gold when it is given.
Of course, I pull out 20 golds and give it to her.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Of course. As I finish off my first glass of milk, I head back to the bar and say, like, yes, do you have any, I don't know what you'd like to call it, but it's like the equivalent of, like, Irish cream.
I've never had it, so I don't know.
Okay, just think alcoholic milk.
Okay. He literally just pulls. He find something like Irish cream. He pulls something out, and it's a little bit more frothy.
All right. I give him 12 gold and said, like, this is for the past drinks and for, any future drinks, as well as, good service. I'm feeling a bit happy today.
Right. You two have been no great interest of this bar. You're always welcome if you ever need to.
Of course. By the way, I heard you have a bit of a fight pit going on in 3 days, I believe?
Yes, for the festival. We usually celebrate to try and get more people in. It intrigues people, or it literally will get business booming. People are setting up ideals. I thought of a fight pit for the knights because the idealism of that always attracts fun comers or they settlers.
Of course. Well, if that is,
Um,
well, if that is the case, I would like to take part in it.
well then, would you have a preference of name or would you rather put your own?
Uh, call me Iselmane.
Okie dokie. Nice little man. It will be. Well then, have a lovely day.
Indeed, you too. And while I'm in the bar, I'd like to kind of roll perception, see if there's any possible thieves' cant being thrown around in the area. If that is okay.
You're fine.
All right.
The tavern. It's very strange and
17. Do I hear any
there's
thieves'
not
cant?
much. No, you really don't. But you do hear him before he enters. You hear the clattering of armor and smaller footsteps, and then a push hit the door as a small man comes in. And you notice the face that Tabaxi makes as soon as this man enters.
Okay. Annoyance.
The leader of the Belivar Church.
Ooh.
So we have some newcomers in town, it seems. Welcome to the town.
Hail.
Hail. Now, I heard the two of you seem to have wandered near my church.
Not really. That would be my companion over there, Knight Jester to Ren. I'm unsure of what he needed, but he seemed to want to visit there for something.
And to explain the table setting, the man had passed you as you were sitting and turned from your back. So as he basically has passed and was closer to getting to Corey, he takes a heel turn. Ah, so you were the person to drop the shield at my door.
I wouldn't say. Dropped more.
You offered it. Then
Yeah. Yes, your priest seemed rather interested. I'm a traveling merchant. Just going from town to town. He's really not interested in dealing with this dude, so he's just going to ham it up. And I heard so much about your church and just figured that blessings are blessings and that I'd make an offering. But you see, I had business here in the tavern with my friends. I like to come into town and buy a set of drinks for any of the residents in the area. It's just kind of something that I do as a ritual. So you, as a religious man, I'm assuming would understand something of a ritual, correct?
Well, I do understand the idealism of my church. A gift always is needed for another gift. Here, he hands you a stone.
Really, it's quite fine. I'm
Take
rather in
it.
the giving.
And he's literally putting it in your palm and trying to curl your fists.
Insight? Yeah, while still just.
If
Actually,
you're
no.
trying to keep it away, are you trying to
Which hand does he touch?
the bandaged one, the one that you don't want touched?
Written will
This man
kind
is
of.
also very creepy. He is not the like, oh, this meant no. It's the, yes. How do you do? This is the, I don't want this man touching my hand. I will actually slap him in the face. This is a wheat.
Let me see here real quick.
Welcome to my fun. I hadn't been waiting to build this character. He is my favorite type of character. The horrible type that you can absolutely hate and not ever love.
So this is gonna be stupid and kind.
What you got?
See, I was going to place hex on him and then sucker punch him with the right hand.
Understand there are two guys next to him that are his men that are in plate.
Well, shit. Intimidation. And just in. Shit. Infernal. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a way to make this sound badass, but Trigane, touch my hand again and you will burn.
Well then, I know you speak demon then.
And then just
And that was an infernal back to you.
and then just
And that wasn't from him. That was
oh.
from one of his men.
By the way,
Oh, what did you just say, my good sir? It sounded very guttural.
Yeah, Rabbit kind of a bug game. If any of them start speaking Abyssal, I do understand that.
Oh, then yeah, you steer this entire conversation. And the man next to it, they're both like in these. So imagine like a helmet that's covering the entire face, and the cloak of like the veil is over the entire helmet, so you can't see any of their facial features. They're just cloaked beings next to this man. Like they look more intimidating than he does. And this man goes, "But please accept my gift." And he's still trying to put it in your hand. But if he sees the other one, he's trying to put it in your other hand. And then you see the Tabaxi step in and grab his wrist. "I recommend you do not disturb these fine gentlemen, and you step the fuck off."
Yes, I follow up saying, "Yes, we have just come in, and we'd rather not start any trouble in any way, but we don't quite accept gifts from strangers. If at least ones that are forced upon us, and I don't know
or
about you."
conniving little bastards who have played their hands too many times.
Conniving bastards. Ren kind of just ears perk like, I don't know what you mean.
The Tabaxi notes this.
Like, all I did was just drop off a shield that I no longer had use.
He's not talking to you. He's talking to the little. He's literally just, when you said that, he's just like, noted. He's trying to defend you. So, I'd recommend you not hand him that cursed item. And I'd recommend you go back to your church and bug off. For I have to go get some guards that'll make you bug off. And then you see this man change from this gifting little slither to, "You fucking ass, I'll rip your spine out of your back." And
question.
he's entirely snake. He just goes from, and Tabaxi's just like, "I've heard this threat before. You've never held it in any type of thing. You're too weak, and your men don't do much unless they try and threaten with ill-conceived plotting. I'd recommend you go before these two gentlemen have to step in. I'd rather watch this fun myself, but I don't think they need the guards to deal with them. So step hell off. And if any of you want to go with intimidation or insight, I will give you advantage."
I was gonna say, can I roll a history on, since I actually have heard them speak of this god? Can I roll like a religion?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. If you want advantage, any roll you make now will be an advantage.
Rin just wanting them the fuck out is just like, yeah, not interested in this bullshit.
Okay, that's, I guess, 11 for my knowledge on religion.
So, the god that they worship, he only has popped in this town. You have not really heard anything around the other cities. This isn't a well-worshipped god, but it has existed before. It was a god that was well known as a hero until he fell into the corruption and greed and trickery.
I see.
He is not a well-liked god, and he's never worshipped in a temple. Ideally, he does not. His entire worship is ill-conceived as temples. He hates temples, basically, as a god.
I see.
He prefers his followers worship him in deeds, not in worship.
Hmm.
But that is all you get for your religion. Your intimidation, they seem to back the hell off more.
Actually, just for flavor, if they were like, they would have probably noticed tentacles begin to whip out from freaking Rin Shadow, because he was about to cast Arms of Hadar.
I kind of,
definitely hoped.
yeah. I put a shoulder on Ren and said, like, easy now. We're in a tavern. Wait till the patrons are more safe.
Yeah. And quite literally, the fact that he points at the door, and there's already a guard just standing at the door, just ready. I'll be seeing you all out now, gentlemen. And I think that gentleman will take you back to your homes. Unless we had to get you out the forceful way. And I think that God will agree we did ask nicely. And he gestures to the guard, and the guard just nods. And now, both of you roll intimidation with advantage.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez,
This one is the one.
That's
is
what
why
I'm
I'm
supposed to be good at.
Well,
good thing for advantage.
Yep, 17 and an 8. So
It's just fucking.
I love the fact that it's like you have the higher intimidation, yet so far
I
everything.
have the better rolls in fucking right everywhere else. D&D, you had your fun. You're not getting it here.
My gosh, this is your it's the reverse of Prince Division.
It's like you just like both tabaxis look intimidating. The one human just going.
What you perceive as a human.
Yes, for now.
Freaking just kind of puffs out chest, accidentally breathes in the wrong way. Oh shit! Down the wrong throat. Oh fuck! Oh. Just try to shake it off and freaking.
Quaintly, and then they just what the hell? Well, if you ever change your mind, he tosses the stone at the table, and then just heads out. And you know that you aren't welcome near my temple. And he points at the other tabaxi. I wouldn't come there if I had any choice. I'd rather watch it be burned as it has been for 3 years. And that is the end of that scene. As they walk out the tavern door.
Overacting or freaking just the
failure
failure
don't care.
of the rolls.
Oh no, please. If I don't give you a situation, give me the worst acting enjoyment. I find it funny. Just don't, take over too much to the point we can't get back on track.
Nah,
you
sure.
got it.
So is this a tavern inn or just a tavern?
Okay, so this is a tavern and an inn, so you can ask for rooms if you wish. But he actually, the tabaxi says, if you guys want, you can come to my house and there's some extra rooms. Just because you have to deal with those pains in the ass, and I don't think that it'd be safe to be just by yourselves in here.
It's a kind offer, actually. I mean, it'll save a bit of coin, and I'm used to staying with people that I come across on the road, so.
And another note. Just notes.
Rin has traveled. I haven't lied about that.
No, that's not what he's noting. Just that you room with strange people. He's noting interesting things to ask later. He actually has a notebook. This is a character trait of his. He notes things and he doesn't hide it. He pulls out the book and just goes.
Well, lead the way then, good sir?
Yes, on our way. Let us go. And
Okay.
as you guys are hanging out at the tavern, the rabbit book actually hands you a book.
The rabbit folk.
Uh-huh.
Um, what's this for, mate? Just kind of.
An interesting read, just in case you need it.
Uh, Thank you kindly. Ren will take the book and inspect it. Does it have any lettering on the front, or is it just like
Charms and discharms.
charms and discharms? Hmm.
And it literally under the book is traits of certain cults. It's a book on cults. Welcome to being the religion guy. You get religion items.
I wouldn't say religion guy in that necessary thing. More of
You've been to 2
Shimigami.
churches in 2 sessions.
It's more Shimigami Tensei, reject your god type nonsense.
Yeah,
But
but this is
yes.
more fun. Just giving you books on information just to see if you'll dig in them.
Uh, Speaking of which, seeing as wait, I do have the peculiar shard of glass. Huh? Did I never use that yet? Oh well. Bryn will
So you
actually.
never actually touched it.
Okay, so it's just in the book because I didn't have anything really to put it in.
Nope. Unless you decide to pick it out with the bandage hand or the regular hand. It depends on which hand you use.
I'm not touching glass that I found in a weird place with a weird muffin.
Muffin cult.
I keep forgetting, like, oh yeah, you actually have the muffin cult too.
Baking book. Yeah, I absolutely am a guy who likes making this. This is my fun. This is my craft.
Actually, Ren will sit there. Ah, shit! I don't have the shard of glass out of there yet. Actually, I do have a book on muffin recipes. If you'd be interested in that, I just need a bit of cloth, though. There is something of interest to me in the back of it. If you wouldn't mind a fair trade.
He hands you the napkin that has a little stain of whatever he was eating last.
Sure, this will work. And he'll flip to the back and gently cover the freaking shard and pull it out before setting it into
Dexterity.
dexterity. Jesus.
Just roll me a dexterity because I want to see if you actually slip. This is a very important item, and I want to see what happens.
Rolls, please.
Okay.
Well, 13.
I was hoping just roll one and he just says, "Oh no, we haven't kicked him hard enough yet."
Kicked me well enough, D20.
So basically, the shard is still in the hand. It does not move. It's quite literally, it doesn't look like glass, but at the same time, it looks like something out of a mirror.
So it has like a mirror sheen to it, and you can kind of see.
Yeah, but it's not showing your reflection.
Light. Well, yeah, but it's still showing like light
A
and just
reflection of
shinier.
something.
Yeah. So he'll pass off the book of muffin recipes to the.
Ah, you've been to that cult.
Yes, right. Colts.
Although you didn't get consumed by that entity.
Yeah, yeah. Weird stuff in that town. Don't really understand how
Yeah, there's
a
a
camp
reason that
town
cult.
would allow that
They
to
can't.
proceed with itself.
The high priestess that runs that cult. There's a town missing because when they tried burning that church down.
Ah, so SPP 3003. Gotcha.
It's either you leave them alone or your town turns into a muffin.
Okay. That sounds very much like 3303, but yeah. At least I
more
think
like-
that's Imago.
Yeah, more like SCP 1401-3.
I hate that I don't know these, but I also want to because I've looked at SCP stuff, but not enough to.
No, I'm BSing with the SCP thing. It's just
I'm pretty sure Imago is 3003. But with that, Rin will kind of lead with the tabaxi, thanking the rabbit folk again, and just buy another round of drinks for anybody else who's come in or left by.
They all say yeah.
Oh, I added that by accident. Dang,
Yeah.
There we go.
And as you guys are heading back, well, you're heading to his house, you see that you're heading towards the bigger thing, then you take the turn and you're heading to a shack that seems to have a gear clicking, clicking, clicking.
Wait, we're following the rabbit folk?
No, you're following the
Tabaxi.
tabaxi.
Okay, no, so I'm like, cause he's the one was talking with gears. Like, hold on a moment, are we following the tabaxi or the gear? Okay, yeah.
No, sorry, I should have made that more clear. But as the clicking is going, you see that the house is kind of weirdly shapen with some smoke. And as you get closer and closer, you hear as above, Dean goes flying out of the vents. And he's like, shit. And he
Boy.
bolts inside the building. And then, what do you guys do?
I'm immediately following him and ready to pull out my rapier, assuming that we may end up being in a fight or someone sabotaging him.
Rin will cautiously follow.
Both of you roll me deck saves.
Dex
Uh,
saves.
Well, actually, no. You stayed back, Ren. Cool. You rolled. The one that's going after immediately has to roll the deck save.
Okay, so me, right?
Yeah. I don't want to
Okay.
say it was Corey, right? I don't want to say it wrong.
Nine.
Oh,
9.
you're hit with a body.
You're hit
I-
with a body?
Like I
He's
get.
like, oh, God, freaking damn it, shit.
Okay, so
Too much engine. God damn it.
it's like, wait, what?
And
the?
you get to meet his father, who is very red for somebody. And you're just going, what the fuck?
Ow!
And you're staring directly face to face with a hobgoblin.
Okay. It's like. Oh,
Sorry about him. He has a habit of testing things and not thinking straight. Hey,
okay.
we're gonna work this time.
Okay, Mr. Offkey. Who is he?
My father.
I look to him. I look to Offkey. I look at the father. I look to Offkey. I look at the father. And I just like, huh? I'm not the only one.
Adoptive father.
I have an adoptive mother. She's the one who actually helped me in a circus.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
You
So
found me. It was not a fun day.
Wait, it was on a fun day or it wasn't a fun day?
It wasn't a fun day.
Yeah, well, mine found me in a tree in the middle of the rain, so I don't think...
That's quaint.
It was cold. I don't like water.
Well, this is my father. He is the one of the engineers of the city.
Pleasure to meet you. You may call me Ismail. Isilmain. Isilmain. Aye.
Rin kind of looks around
Slap
the
spit.
city
And he
upon hearing
spits in
that
his
he was
hand and
the-
grabs your wrist.
Wait, his name is Black Spit?
Flap spit.
Flap Spit.
Flap spit.
Okay, can you spell out in chat in the little thing on Roll20? I don't know how to spell
It's
that.
fine.
Are you saying
Slap.
slap or blap?
Yeah, slap spit.
Slap. Okay.
Yep.
SLAPSPIT.
Okay. Split. Okay. Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to
Good
meet. Yeah. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Slapspit.
He did the way he shakes your hand. He spits in his hand and grabs your wrist.
I spit in my hand, and I there too. I may not like water, but it's like I know enough people that this isn't uncommon.
Man who knows goblin culture. Great. I like this man. Yes, interesting.
I've met a few goblins and hobgoblins in the circus. Believe me, that's not the oddest thing I've seen.
Well, it's there's many odds and ends in the city. You'll find that very
Yes,
quickly.
yes. Well, it's just nice to be able to meet someone who doesn't have a shackle on their foot. It was broken shackles, but shackles nonetheless.
Well, it's always fun to find people that at least have some commonality.
Yes. Well, speaking of commonality, uncommonality. What happened in there?
Well, I was working on a project. It decided not to function, and I may have broken it.
Hmm. I kind of look to.
Well,
Yeah. I kind of look up to.
he literally just looks down.
Yeah. I look to off key and goes like, so you say we're supposed to be more safe here, correct?
He only does these projects at night, and he only works on them for a minute or two or an hour. I usually fix them.
No.
And he literally grabs a man by the skull and goes, and I told you not to fiddle with the mess. But there was a spring off. I don't want to fix it. It's my project, my tools, my job. But it
Rin
was
will actually just kind of slide in, like, guys, your father and son. There's no need for this type of argument, right?
I kind of looked at it
You
so
know,
like,
bygones are bygones.
There is a cold look directly aimed at you from the tabaxi.
And he will roll persuasion if you want me to roll persuasion to try and isolate the issue and kind of try and calm it down. Please let this
Absolutely.
work.
yeah, I'm kind of looking
This
at.
is what I'm supposed to be good at.
I'm like looking at Ren, going like, have you never had family before? We fight all the time at the
Yes.
circus.
I
This is
mean,
no-
but even still, you never know how
Pointedly,
far your family
this
would go for
man
you.
knows very little of the idealism of the. Wait a minute. Quite literally, this is a project. It's my duty, and it's also for the event. If I don't get it done, and if it isn't in pieces, then I don't have a job. And I'd
Indeed.
like to get my job completed.
Yeah, I looked at it like, well, is there anything I can do? I can certainly at least try and help.
Keep an eye on him, but I'm gonna go check on it. And if you need to, see about any other things, we do make stuff.
Hmm.
We make very small gear, but most of it's. Let me show you, actually. And he actually opens to see what his project's at, and you see an automaton.
Hmm.
That is absolutely its entire skull is blown to bits.
Huh.
You're
That's why I
and
don't let him touch it recently.
you're entering that into the competition.
I was.
Hmm.
It'll take me another night to do it. An all-nighter. God damn it. It was
Hmm.
one spring. I thought it would push in. I thought I told you not to touch it. And they start bickering, but he immediately just starts working on the skull, trying to fiddle with like the gears and wires that have been busted open.
Mm.
And as the ending of the night begins, you guys get a full night's rest.
Well, actually, Rin would have probably already started cracking open the charms and discharms, traits of cults book before heading to bed.
Oh, absolutely. If you're gonna read that, do give me a history.
History?
Yeah, this is to
Alright.
test what religion you learn.
16.
If it's closer to the one you learned or the
Ah,
one that.
finally freaking.
Quite literally, you learn about the cult of one of the falser gods that didn't have as much power, but was just a joke. the banana gods. It was a weird time. The idealism was they were just trying to see if they could give an object power. It didn't really do anything, and most people just left their religion. But under that, you see things about the religion that's here. That this god has a habit of having champions.
Hmm.
And those champions do their jobs diligently.
All right. Let me just make a note of that.
And if he is slighted, he slights very hard. In the idealism of smite.
So they're obsessive with people that slight them.
Yes, only
Okay.
the slights.
So,
Trickery is a fun game. You slight him, you piss him off enough, he'll come after you.
Oh
oh,
joy.
you're saying Belvar himself, or are you
His
talking?
champions are set both. You
Okay.
don't know which will come first. It's
Well,
just the
no, because
option of how
I'm
much you
putting
do and what you
two
did.
and two together of the factor of now have to watch out for the count, whatever the fuck.
This is why I love the NPC. It's such an you just hate him immediately, and there's no reason you can't.
Well, I mean, you kind of gave me no reason to. He immediately freaking is very touchy. Rin is in the arm. Uh,
That's the point. I didn't want him to be somebody you guys got along with. I wanted him to be an antagonist.
uh, so Rin will bookmark the entry on Belvedere and uh, take something like a bit of ink or something just to underline it, as that way then there's a note.
Um. Also, as you're flipping through the page, something falls out of the book and lands on your lap.
Another shot of glass.
You touch the object. You can't tell because it landed in your blanket. You're resting on a bed with the book open.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have had covers, and that's just an uncomfortable position for even me to read. Rin would have probably been like cross-legged, sitting on the edge of the bed.
So it falls in your lap, and it's in your basically. If you are cross-legged, it's in between your legs, and it's going under you.
Rin
If
will,
you've ever sat, you know when you have an object that's small,
yeah,
slides
Rin
under
will
your.
stand up and look at whatever it is, not touching it just because.
It's
Yeah, no.
another. Yes, it's another shard, but it's a smaller shard. And you
Uh,
hear it beckon. Give me life. Give me power. Give me my friend back. And you just
hmm,
hear something calling into your head, beckoning you to touch it.
will save because I'm not touching it.
Nope. Oh yeah, if you want will save, yeah, absolutely. It's
I'm. Fuck that nonsense. I
My
don't like
God,
being.
like what?
Fucking hell!
What? Oh no. Well, you've just come. Oh, what's his name from the Ties That Bind? Ah, I can't remember his name.
asking for it to do that for an hour. Just decides, oh, finally some bastard shit. So, what do you do?
Well, other the compelling force, I'm going to reach out and my right arm.
It just it, you touching it, right?
Yeah, I'm grabbing it.
Nothing happens. It's just a shard of glass. It seems, or whatever material it's made of. Nothing happens.
Seeing as again obsessive over it now because failed whatever the fuck was crawling around in my head. He'll pull out the other peculiar shard. Again,
And
holding it.
then something happens. The two shards combine, and a face appears. Imagine seeing your own face shattered into an image and then rearranged into parts and bits.
So just an extremely small glimpse, because I mean, this can't be that big.
No, it's about smaller than a hand mirror, basically.
Okay, so the peculiar shard was actually quite big, and this is more
The
like
first one was, yeah, it's
yeah.
smaller than a
So
hand mirror, so it's like half the size.
this is more like I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, fucking. It's on the tip of my tongue, but fucking the first Tomb Raider movie where there's this small ass piece of an object that they need. So that's
Like a
now
superstore
merged with,
shard,
yeah, basically. So that's made the mirror more complete.
and it goes, well, hello there. You're the one that gave you my power.
Mm,
And it's echoey. Well, it's good to meet you.
just kind of sick and twisted feel in his gut. Uh,
And also, that is where I'm going to cut you off, because that's where I'm going to end your part of the session, because I'm getting so close.
oh, we're already wrapping
You're,
a session at 1:30. Really?
I usually end at 2, but I'm also,
Oh,
that's
it's
where
fine.
I'm ending it at the night, and it's also the fact of, ideally, I wanted to end it earlier, because to plan more evil crap.
No.
This was just the what I had planned, and I knew, sending you a deity, I can give you more details of him, but I was going to explain more detail of what he is in the description. He's basically looks like a reflection of you, but just malformed. Like it's not horrifying. It's more just somebody broke glass on your face, and all the shards are trying to reflect each bit of you in the wrong order.
Yeah. So
Ain't
essentially,
you had nothing you wanted to do before the night ended?
Um, no, just kind of playing on like just I'm going to be doing gain armor and my violin. Just going through
Yep.
my own spells and stuff. And let's see if there's anything. Uh,
But I
I,
laugh at the fact that every time he got a negative,
yeah, I was gonna say like I was gonna see like does are there any like extra vials around? Empty vials I can take.
um, are you asking them for them, or are you just, you know?
I'm asking if there's a vial I can actually just take, or I'll pay
He
like
hands you like 3. He gives you 3, and he just goes, "For your troubles. I know how pain in the ass those guys get, and it's ideally a good idea to keep samples. I understand a man who keeps samples."
Thank you. I'll return to my room and I'll take my dagger and I'll start filling them with blood.
Okay.
It's like yeah, I'm preparing my spells. I have one that requires blood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And outside of that, before he goes to bed, he'll take out the locket he carries, open it up
Mm-hmm.
to the two. You know, it's kind of just a rectangular shaped locket with a glass front. Mm-hmm. Like it's meant to hold something, and he looks inside it, and he sees the 2 locks of hair he has inside. One black, you know, a lock of black, a lock of white, intertwined. You know, and he thinks back to his own, because he's a tuxedo cat tabaxi. So it's like, where are you? You know, wondering in his mind where the original owners of these 2 locks of hair are.
Hair.
Yeah.
You're looking for your family.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Yep.
But yeah.
But yeah.
And as he kind of rubs it out, he kind of looks out to the sky and wonders how do I actually have yeah. Do you have a name? Like, did we name the brass dragon?
For memory purposes, I did have a name for her. Since you gave her, it was remember it was a grand. She uses more of the stage name of something, a performer, and I can never remember the performing type name. It's something to deal with. Oh, the Dazzling Rain.
I'll, he'll wonder how Miss Rain is doing then.
Excellent. Because again, you can come up with nicknames based off of what you think your character would nickname them.
Oh, most of the time
Based off,
he was probably just calling Miss Rain.
that's fine. That makes sense. It's not something I'm going to sit there and say. It's just the ideas about.
Yeah.
I can't come up with how you can name these characters too, because the idea of your characters to come up with a nickname, deciding if you're gonna call them by that name or you're just gonna nickname them. Like,
Yeah.
that is the fun part. It can be a pain though, just remembering who you're talking to. If I remember the nicknames correctly.
Yeah. Well, I that's why I put in my notes.
Let's see. There's not much else. That's why I'm like trying. There's nothing I can really do right now because I got a plan for other things. I didn't plan for much combat. That's kind of why I was light with combat. Next session's going to be a little bit more different.
So. Okay.
And end it because I thought it'd be fun to show off deities because I thought it'd be fun to give you guys some more fun problems to solve.
You're
if I
good.
can get away with doing
So-
part B because again at some point I got to do part B,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is my headache of finding time.
Yeah. The only weird part is going to be the factor that your description of the arm and things are slightly different than what I really had in mind. But
What is it? Oh no, the idea on your arm. It's what you described. You just have bandages on it as you described it most of it.
yeah, my bad. I figured that because I told you a couple. Well, don't want to spoil anything, so we'll wait until we actually end the session. But that was
Yeah,
it for
it's fine.
right now, or did you want to do more just days over, or
Basically, as you guys are waking up, there's not much to it. It's just you wake up to the next day. But you first, I have to do with your conversation with your god. That's next session.
okay, not a problem. I just wasn't sure if we were
Okay,
ending
sure.
it right there on a cutscene, on a freaking cutscene. I was just like, well, cliffhanger, blah. I was like, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want more interest, so I decided to leave it on a better cliffhanger than I last left. Because last time I didn't finish the game. So to explain this, last session was not supposed to end that early.
Mm.
I ended it too early, and now I felt bad, so I decided the reason this is ending early is because this one actually was meant to be where that one ended.
Ah,
Okay.
all right.
Well.
So yeah, but glad it fixed a lot of the issues, made it more interesting, gave you some better NPCs to play with, and more of a city to go explore.
So should we head around the horn?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much. I'll start off then. To be honest. Hi everyone. I am Mr. Inktail. I see a lot of you come in. Hi. You're on my channel, the Ink Den. I like to Twitch on Saturdays and Sundays mostly, and maybe other days if I have the chance. I usually play RPGs. Currently, I'm going to be trying to go through the original Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered game. But I may play other games. I'm thinking maybe Code Vein, stuff like that. But yeah, but on Sundays I like doing D&D. I'm DMing a game called Lands of Oromar: Tales of Shadows Past, where if you don't know, we have a bunch of heroes who are going through the trials, and in the most recent one, got their butts handed to them by frickin' bandits because two of them decided, hey, we're immune to sleep. But you can always catch up on that in the VOD or on my channel at the Ink Den on YouTube. And yeah, hopefully next Sunday will be a continuation of this, and we'll see just how much chaos our lovely band will end. But
You don't have a plug for your YouTube, do you? No, you don't.
I do not. I do apologize. But you can find it in my description. But till then, let me to pass this off to one of the two other people here who are just as lovely. Which one of you would like to go first?
I'll wrap it just because. Gotta pull Grim off to a separate call then to explain things.
Of course.
But you can call me Hellfang Wolf, Fang Wolf. Hell, just don't call me late for dinner. Twitch.tv / Hellfang Wolf, Twitter at Hellfang Wolf, YouTube at Hellfang Wolf. Haven't been doing anything on that because Code Vein on Sundays. Thinking about doing Yakuza and Bayonetta on a flip-flop schedule of one stream of one, then the next one, just to have a bit of a juxtaposition in the combat. That's about it on my end. Also, I'm Mr. Inktail. This is the Ink Den.
Oh, come on. I just got through this. Stop it. Like, seriously, I just got through this. Don't.
On to Grim Rabbit Skull.
Again, this is the Ink Den channel. Do recommend you always coming back around. But I'm Grim Rabbit Skull. I am the weirdo that is their DM when Sundays hit, other than next Sundays, which usually are Ink, which I do
Every
recommend
other Sunday.
And I love playing as my Loxodon. He's a oodle mess. But I am also an artist. I do stuff like that, and I do streams of gaming on my channel. I do recommend if you want to check it out. I am Grim Rabbit Skull. And I do recommend these two because they have lovely streams more than I do. I try and do more now, but I'm trying. It's just a learning curve. I'm the smallest channel of these three, but they are enjoyable company.
Mm-hmm. Now, to see who we can raid, since I do actually have to get ready for bed myself, because I work morning shift, and, well, it's almost 11
That's why
night.
I was also going to tell you.
You're still doing morning shift. Had no idea.
Oh no, like this last week was evening shift, but I'm doing morning shift because they asked me to do it again. So I gotta. It's almost 11, and I gotta be up at 5. So.
Right,
So you're welcome for calling it a little early.
Yeah.
On the favor.
But let's see. Do you guys actually have a preference of who we shall raid?
Let me see if Swatch is still live or if D-Day is live. I think Swatch might still be live.
I don't know if Swatch. I don't have D-Day.
I have no qualms.
I
just changed this raid. You think it's good? No, jump to the channel.
Yeah. So Swatch isn't live?
No, it doesn't appear so.
Alright. I'm just gonna send them off to FFL Seattle. They're doing an Extra Life, which is a very lovely campaign. Or not campaign, so much as a fundraising event, I believe. So I will send you all off to that. And again,
Extra Life.
Yeah. I do thank you all for coming in, and hopefully I will see you next Saturday and Sunday for Variety Saturday and for our return to the lands of Oromar. But till then,
and our violent streak of I'm going to rip Bandit's skull and turn them into my own personal use.
Yeah, let's see just how much worse the frickin' Loxodon can make his relationships.
I only made myself. Never mind.
You just have to wait for that. But thank you all for coming. I am Mr. Inktail from the Ink Den, and I do thank you for coming by. But till then, and you're off to FFL Seattle, and I wish you all a good evening or good morning, depending on where you are. Thank you for your time. Bye.